Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another live stream Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great weekend and that your week has started well as well. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me so early on in the live chat room before the stream even started. I didn't have time to spend much time in there because I was trying to sort out my audio for the live stream tonight, and hopefully you guys can hear me because the microphone was crackling, and then I had to restart the computer, and then it crackled again, and I restarted the computer and it crackled again. But then fourth restart lucky, because hopefully it is all okay and you can hear me. I can see the audio registering on the screen, so fingers crossed you guys can hear me. And let me get you guys up on screen without further ado. The chat room, let's see who's in the live chat room tonight. We have Alexi and Michael and Valerie and King Nero, Danny, Barbara, Tim and Jeannie, Annie, Corey, Susan and Dennis are in the house. Laurie as well moderating in there. Thank you for moderating, just the moderators in general, but Laurie and Carla in the house as well, and Neil, who does such a great job with Carla and Laurie as well. But we have Valerie, Teresa, Lethea as well, Marilyn, Valerie, Donna, Patrick is in the house, and Michael again. Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this live stream Tuesday. So we're going to have something else on screen tonight, which I made earlier, and it's probably why I then got put behind with the audio issues, because I was messing around with all of this software. But anyway, there's going to be this little thing off to the side, which is right there by my microphone when I'm pointing, but it's the Guitar Picks, or the Guitar Pick Likes Lottery. At least that's what it should say. And it's something that we're going to see if in the future on the live streams, if we get a lot of likes, a like target that is above the like target for the main stream, then we're going to have a bit of a lottery, and there are some Wings of Pegasus signed guitar picks that will be sent off to the lucky winner who tunes in to the live stream on that particular night. And it might change on this part of the screen. There we go. Lottery like target 300. So that is the Guitar Pick Likes Lottery number that we're trying to hit for a live stream. And if we don't hit it, it's just going to roll over to the next live stream. And whenever we hit 300, the next week there'll be a lottery segment of the live stream where all of the names and people that have watched the live stream previously, all of the names will be entered into that, and then it will go round like a roulette wheel, if that's the right way to describe it, and whoever wins, wins. And obviously you've got to agree to then have a pick sent to you in the mail, but if you're up for that, then you can get yourselves a very limited edition pick with my signature on it. So what you do with it is up to you. But anyway, let me get the names of my patrons up on screen. Hopefully that all just made sense, but I think we're just going to work our way through it, and you'll get the idea as the live streams progress, and especially when we do go through the whole roulette wheel thing and we actually get a winner, then you'll understand more about how it all works. But anyway, thank you everybody at the bottom of the screen. These are my patrons, and their names run for the duration of the live streams on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. They make everything possible on this channel, including these live streams, analysis videos, cover videos, you name it. So a massive thank you to you guys. You know who you are. And they also pop up in the super chat window, which we will get up on screen because we've had some action in there already. So let's look over there, and I'm going to have to scroll up because I don't want to miss anybody out. We have Orlando, who donated $2. Thank you for this, Orlando. And as usual, he's said for the first time, spike the likes with lots of thumbs up. And that was at 6 minutes past 3 this morning. So thank you for that, Orlando. An early donation and a very early spike the likes plug of the mug. I've also got some other news, and this is the perfect time to throw this in there. Last night I made some new mugs, or at least a new mug design over on Teespring. So if you head over to teespring.com and just type in Wings of Pegasus, you should be able to see the new mug that is up there. And to describe it, it's got the Wings of Pegasus logo, which you can see on this mug. So it's like that. Actually, it's a monochrome logo, so it's not exactly the same as this, because the mugs that I've done are available in purple, because that's what you guys over on Facebook were asking for, and also in white and in black. I think the black one looks really cool because of the monochrome effect of the logo as well. But on the front of the mug, it says, let's see how they get on. And then on the back of it, it says, and there we have it. Because that's what you guys wanted. So I've designed that and put it up on Teespring. You can head over there if you want to. It takes a little bit of time to show up on YouTube, and I'll try and get it in the tray underneath the future live streams and other videos on this channel. But just so you know, it should be there. It should be listed. So there could be a race on to see who can get their first mug, because even I haven't got one yet. It's literally last night that I made it up. So if you order one and then take a picture of it, upload it to the Wings of Pegasus supporters page on Facebook, and then I'll get it on this live stream, and we can see maybe who the first owner of the new mug can be. And I'm gonna order one as well, so it's gonna be a race against me to see if you can beat me on the live stream. So as soon as I get mine, I will be showing it on this live stream. But anyway, it's just because we had a mug for the Tuesday live streams, and it's good to have a mug as well, maybe for the Saturdays. But that's a little bit more analysis themed because of what it says on the mug. But anyway, thank you guys, and thank you Ray as well for letting me know how all the voting was going on Facebook and what people wanted. And it really does help me when coming up with merchandise to have that feedback. So let's jump back into the super chat window, because Marilyn has donated $5. Thank you so much for that, Marilyn. The message is, hi Phil, did you ever draw or paint? If so, can we see some of your work, with a heart? So thank you for that donation, Marilyn. I did do art at school, and I got a B in my GCSEs for art, which isn't too bad. It's almost an A, but I don't really do any art now. I haven't drawn for ages. My sister's more the artist of the family. She's done paintings and all that kind of stuff, whereas I don't. I think it just takes me too long to do. You get some people who can just draw really quickly and come up with a picture in like half an hour, whereas it takes me probably about 30 days to draw anything. So I just haven't got the time to do it, unfortunately, and I'm not a big drawer anyway. Maybe more cartoons than actual real life artistic drawings, but I don't have anything that I can show you either, unfortunately. But thank you, Marilyn, for that question and the donation. And Kay has donated $5. Thank you for that, Kay. The message is, have a wonderful live stream, everyone. So everyone in that live chat room, I'm sure, will be reciprocating that back to Kay. Everyone have a wonderful time on tonight's live stream. And let me get the live likes on screen, because we'll see where we are at. 131 already, and let's see what the target is for tonight. If I can get this on screen, 290, and this is what we did hit on Saturday, I do believe, and I said that it's going to be more difficult to hit it on a Tuesday, but we will see if we can get up to 290. The Guitar Pick Likes Lottery, I've got to think of a better name for that, and I think Carla might have come up with a name over on Facebook in a message, but I've forgotten what that was. But I have to change the title if I can remember or find out what it's going to be called. But anyway, so for the Guitar Pick Lottery, it's only 10 more likes than the 290 target that we're aiming for tonight, but I know that Tuesday is going to be a lot more difficult to hit that thumbs up button, or at least get the target, because well, it's just a Tuesday. A lot less people are going to be watching. But we will see. If you've got a chance to hit that thumbs up, it'd be massively appreciated if you could, because we're up to 139 already. We will keep on steaming through it, and we just turned over to 140. So thank you for that extra like. So getting back into the super chat window, we've had a donation from Linda Z, who has donated $10. Thank you for that, Linda. The message is, oh dear, stuck at work again, this time for another 2 hours at least. Catch up crew for me again tonight, with a crying face. Have fun, Phil and fellow wingers. Remember to keep spiking those likes. So thank you for that, Linda, and I hope that the work time goes very quickly and you'll be catching up before you know it, and you'll be watching this. So Hello to Linda Z in the future when you're watching this on Catch Up. And thank you for that donation. And Deborah is in the house as well and has donated $9.99. Thank you for that, Deborah. And this was, again, like all of the other donations so far, before we even went live. And Deborah says, hello, Phil, from the early bird room. So thank you for that, Deborah. And Deborah has donated $5. We've got all the Deborahs in the house tonight. And the message is for the Cross the Pond Fund. So thank you for that, Deborah. And Jeannie has donated $5 as well. And the message is, thank you for that, Jeannie. The message is, happy live stream, spike the lights, stay safe, and rock, with some rock horns and a heart as well. So thank you for that, Jeannie. And a quick shout out as well to Carla for moderating tonight with Laurie and Neil, but also for letting me know that we have some Detroitonians or Detroiters. I don't know what people are called who come from Detroit, but apparently there's a few in the live chat room on these live streams. So I got the memo and I am wearing the provided Detroit shirt. So thank you for that, Carla. And hello, everybody that might be tuning in from Detroit. And there we go. I am themed for tonight. So I'm not going to undo my top too much because it's not very warm here in the UK, unfortunately. We went through a warm phase, but now we're back into a cold phase. So I'm very much needing this in order to stay warm. But thank you for the heads up, Carla. And hello to everybody in Detroit tonight. So moving back into the super chat window, we've had a donation from Nora as well, who has donated $10. Thank you for that. The message is, hi Phil, just for fun or whatever you need these days, rock. So thank you for that. And Carl has donated $5 as well. And the message is, cross the pond when it's safe. Please stay healthy. Or any pizza recently, Phil. So thank you for that, Carl. And no pizza recently. And it's been more of a McDonald's thing. I'm still on a bit of a McDonald's kick because I didn't have McDonald's in so long. And now I figured out how to order on the app with some extra Big Mac sauce, which I like. So yeah, I'm very much into McDonald's at the moment. But I think pizza's going to make a comeback. In fact, I can forecast that probably towards the end of the week, there will be some pizza going on, but I'll keep you guys informed as to my dietary choices for the rest of the week. But anyway, thank you, Carl, for that donation. And Carla has donated $1.99. Thank you so much for that, Carla. And the message is, must post, I agree, to be entered if 300. So thank you for that, Carla. And this is to do with the Guitar Pick Likes lottery, that if you want to be part of the lottery, then you just have to do an I agree, type that in and do the thumbs up. If you can't find the thumbs up, then just doing I agree in capitals is probably okay. But then I think pretty much if we do the roulette thing and it lands on somebody and they are watching and then they win, I'm sure at some point they can let us know if they agree or not, and I'll just make a point to let them get in touch with me or anybody to let us know that they agree to be sent a pick. But it's something that we can iron out in the future, rather than maybe everybody typing I agree and being really sporadic and keeping a track of it. But maybe Carla can keep a track of it. I don't know. We will see how it gets done in the future. I'm sure that we can make it nice and streamlined and organized. But thank you, Carla, for that. And Valerie has donated $5. Thank you for that, Valerie. The message is, new to chat here, but not to Phil's videos. Great group, everyone very welcoming with a smiley face. So everyone say a huge hello to Valerie. This is a new chat member, and if you are new to this live chat thing, then just say a big hello. And this is how everyone starts in the live chat room. Everybody was here for the first time once, and then they've tuned in again, and we all know each other just because we're regulars. But as soon as somebody starts tuning in for a few of the live streams, then we start to know your name, and if you are new here, just introduce yourself. There's such a great community in the live chat room, and also a lot of the members of the live chat room are part of the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook and continue the conversation over there. So feel free to join up to that page as well and just type in Wings of Pegasus supporters and you'll find that supporters group over on Facebook. And Vince also hosts the after party over there as well. If you want to get a little bit more after the live stream, you can head over to the Facebook page. But thank you, Valerie, for that donation and all of these really early donations tonight. We are going to be jumping into the first video of the night, and we're up to 157 likes already out of the 290 target that we're trying to hit tonight. I don't know whether we'll get to 300 for the guitar pick likes lottery, but we will see. Maybe I just call it the guitar pick lottery because I think everyone starts to get the idea that it's about the likes. That's how we get to the target. But anyway, moving on to the first video of the night. And this was requested over on Patreon. Thank you, patrons, for answering my request for requests. And it was Kevin and Deborah and Joan and Sue. I think those are all of the people who requested this. It's going to be my video and lyric video for Percy Johnson. And again, he's got himself in trouble and his family's been kidnapped again on another live stream. Hopefully it'll work out for him. And there's no sequel in the works at the moment, but maybe in the future, you never know. This is my song called Percy Johnson. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock! And there we have it. That was my song called Percy Johnson, which you can pick up at wingsofpegasus.com/store, and you can download tracks individually and get the album if you want to as well, which is called Persistence, also available on iTunes and Amazon, but it's better for me if you go to my website because then I don't have to give away a percentage. So, moving on with the internet. This is something that has just come up in the live chat room, asking if I have new internet or not, and it was due to be installed and organized today for the 4th time. And what happens is, the first time that I ordered it, they came here and said, oh, the wire that we need to connect to isn't working, so you need to have that redone or whatever. So anyway, then there's about a 2-week gap. So then the second time, nobody turned up, and then I rang them and they apologized, organized for another 2 weeks later, and then nobody turned up. So we organized again for today, and guess what happened? So I was there waiting for them to arrive because they were supposed to be there in the morning, because it said in the text message about arriving in AM. So it was going to be a morning thing, and the morning came and went, and in the afternoon I was still looking out the window waiting for a van to pull up. Nothing happened, so I rang them up and got put on hold for quite a long time, as usual, because it's quite a busy time apparently with internet issues and things and people setting up internet. Anyway, I finally got through, and he got in touch with the people that were supposed to be doing it, and he said they're due to be there at 5. So I waited until 5, and guess what happened? Nobody turned up, and nobody has turned up for the whole of today. So I'm going to have to call them again tomorrow and say, what do I have to do to get some people to set up this internet? Because this is the 4th time that it hasn't happened, so I'm sure that they're just going to say, oh, we need to organise another date for you, which will be the 5th time, but then it means that there's a 5 in 5 chance of them not turning up or not doing it, because that's what's happened so far. So at the moment we're still on the old internet, and it's very frustrating, and again I was just waiting all day today for nothing that happened, so it is a shame, but we will see. Hopefully the internet will last for the live stream tonight and it won't cut out. It seems to be a little bit more reliable since the technician for this internet came out and messed around with the router and just made I think it's something that maybe has been a little bit more reliable, or he put a booster on it or something, but anyway, we will see, fingers crossed, and I'll let you guys know as to how I get on with this epic mission of trying to change the internet to something more reliable for these live streams and everything that I do with the channel, because that is what I need. But anyway, we will see how I get on. But let's to give me my own phrase aimed at myself. But let's have a look into the super chat window, and thank you everybody for these donations. And we've had one that came in from Susan. Thank you for this, Susan. It's for $9.99. And the message is, love the new mug design, let's see how they get on, rock. So thank you for that, Susan. I'm glad that you like that mug design. Again, you guys can hop over to teespring.com and check out the new mug, literally hot off the press. And if it is listed there, it must have been just listed now, because I only did that last night, late last night. And also to mention, last night I was chatting with someone who was in the live chat room on Saturday, and that was Taj, who I did a video on, but I was chatting with Taj and his dad last night, and we were doing a video call. Unfortunately, our time zones are almost exactly opposite, so when they're asleep, I'm awake, and when I'm asleep, they're awake. But we managed to sort something out last night where it was about 12 at midnight here in the UK, but over there it was 9 AM. So we managed to have a quick chat, and it was great because Brandon, who's Taj's dad, Taj's dad, my brain almost just, that's actually something new, that it swapped the pronunciation over. But anyway, Taj's dad, Brandon, showed me around the room where they do everything, and they've got a really cool setup there. But also, more importantly, hopefully we'll be able to do something in the future together, maybe myself and Taj doing a live analysis video of a guitarist, which will be most likely Gary Moore, a performance that we'll look at and have a chat about Gary's playing, because he's one of those players that I've done a few videos on in the past, being a big fan of his work myself, but also just the fact that when I started to learn to play the guitar, he was one of the first guitarists that I heard, and just heard his technique and expression, and really fueled my fire of wanting to learn how to play the guitar. But anyway, we'll be doing that in the future. Fingers crossed it'll be relatively soon, but I'll let you guys know. And as you guys know, over on Patreon, I give you guys updates as to what's going on, so you already know about that. But just for people here in the live stream that may not know, it'll be great to put my head together with Taj's and see what we come up with. So that was what I was up to last night. Also, we were obviously talking about things and the analysis videos that I've done on Taj, so check those out if you do get a chance. Also, his new single, his debut single, so check that out if you get a chance as well. But I mentioned that all in the analysis video that I did recently. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching that analysis video, but also for joining me on these live streams. And tonight, let's have a quick look into the live chat room again, because we have Tim in there, Elaine, Dan, Barbara, H, Mark, and it went through too quickly, I couldn't see that, but Mary and Lucy's just donated as well. Thank you for that, Lucy, Jennifer, Corey, and I think it is, from what I read, Corey's birthday today. So everyone say a massive happy birthday to Corey in the live chat room. I hope you have a fantastic day, and whatever you're doing to celebrate, maybe you can't do too much, because if it's the same as the UK here, you can't really go out and party with lots of people, unfortunately, because of the whole COVID thing going on. But I hope you have a great day, whatever you are getting up to. So a massive happy birthday to Corey. And we're just going to have a look into the live stream window super chat section, because we've had a few more donations in the super chat window. So we have King Nero, who has donated $5. Thank you for that. The message is, here's some bail money to get out of internet prison, Phil. So thank you for that. And for some reason, yes, I am in internet prison. I don't know how it works, but Orlando has donated $5 again. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is, sorry about your internet frustrations. Here are a few bucks to ease your pain. So thank you for that, Orlando. And Lucy, who I just mentioned going through the not only super chat window, but also the live chat window, has donated $4.99. Thank you for this, Lucy. The message is, howdy Phil, fellow wingers and new wingers, spike the likes, y'all, with a thumbs up. So, great idea. Where are we with the likes? We're at 184 likes already. So we are getting towards the target. We are half an hour already into the live stream? Yeah, 29 minutes. I don't know where the time goes, but we are at 184 likes. So we will see where we get. If we get close to the 290, we did just get there on Saturday. It might not be possible on Tuesdays, in which case we're going to be looking at you guys, the catch-up crew who watch these live streams after it's gone live. But we will see where we end up. Thank you for that, Lucy. And Orlando has donated $2. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is, happy birthday, Corey Leah, with a balloon, a cake, a slice of cake, a gift, is that a present, and then something exploding, maybe some fireworks or a party popper or something, and then something else that I can't quite make out. It's all very small, but I think that's about it. So thank you, Orlando, for that donation. Also, for those birthday wishes to Corey and all of those little pictures. So Deborah has just jumped in with a $4.99 donation. Thank you for that, Deborah, again. And the message is, hey, Jeff Wright, Taj's producer, is in the house. So a massive hello to Jeff, and thank you, Jeff, for commenting on the video, the analysis video that I did on Taj as well. So people, check out that single if you do get a chance, because that is Jeff's work on that single. And thank you, Deborah, for mentioning that. So everyone say a huge hello to Jeff as well in the live chat room. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you everyone for joining me tonight on this live stream. So we are going to be jumping into the next video of the live stream. And just to mention as well, the title of Taj's single is called Just Can't Sleep. So if you want to type that in on iTunes or anything in order to find it, because I have said a few times, go and get the single if you get a chance. But if you don't know what it's called, just in case, that's what you need to type in. Anyway, so thank you, Jeff, for tuning in. Thank you, Deborah, for letting me know that Jeff's in the house. We are going to be jumping into this cover, and it's going to be my version of Don't Stop Believin'. I hope you guys enjoy this, by Journey, of course. And this was requested over on Patreon by Orlando and Kevin. And I will see you guys after this. Rock!
Small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. There's shadows searching in the night.
so much for watching my cover of Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. The names you can see here are my patrons. Hi patrons, thanks so much for your support and for making videos like this possible. If you want to get involved yourself And if you want to talk to me and maybe suggest some other songs that I can cover, head to this website down here, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. And if I don't see you on Patreon, I'll see you at the next video. Have a great day. Rock. And there we have it. That was my cover of Don't Stop Believin'. I just forgot at the end the rock sign that I did, just with a little bit more enthusiasm than normal, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. And it's also interesting to see at the end of the videos, because I just copied them straight over from YouTube and it has the names of my patrons, when I did that video, which is quite a while ago now, probably a couple of years, a few years, but it was when I was on Patreon, obviously, because I was doing the covers back then. But it's interesting to see how the patrons list has grown and what we're doing now, and we're live streaming. I very much just did one video a month. That's what I used to do, because the covers, as you can see there, I'm playing bass and keys and singing and playing guitar as well and doing the drums. So there's a lot to put together a cover from the ground up, which is what I do, or what I used to do with those covers. Unfortunately at the moment, because everything's super crazy, I haven't got the 2 weeks normally it takes me to build a track from the ground up, starting from silence, ending with a full cover song. So not something that I can do at the moment, but hopefully in the future at some point I can get back to doing some covers. But anyway, and some original music, and just doing lots of different things. But doing lots of different things takes a lot of time, and I am doing lots of different things at the moment. So I'll just keep on going. We'll see where we end up. But it's all good being able to just do live streams as well and connect with you guys in this kind of scenario where I can interact with you just live rather than in comment sections, which is something that's going to be a little bit more offline. I do check Patreon every night. That is something that I am religious about, and I'm never going to stop doing that, probably for the whole of my life. I'm always going to check messages and reply to them over on Patreon. I try to do that on Facebook as well. Emails takes me maybe 3 to 4 days to get through, but I do try my best to answer everybody's questions and emails and comments and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let me get you guys up on screen in that live chat room, because we've had a little bit of action in there. And we've had another donation from Nora, which is for $10. Thank you for this. The message is we had one of those. I'm gonna have to scroll up because I think I've missed somebody and I don't want to miss anybody. So Sue donated $20. Thank you for that, Sue. And it's the guy dancing around that says, "You are amazing." So thank you for that. And Lucy then donated $9.99. And the message is, "Congratulations on 150,000 plus subscribers. Absolutely fantastic and well deserved. For whatever makes you happy, Phil," with some rock horns, a heart, and peace as well. And it continues, folks, join the Wings of Pegasus supporters Facebook page with a smiley face. So thank you, Lucy. And if you guys want to hop over to that Facebook page, that's where everything continues after these live streams, but as well as just lots of other stuff going on there. So great advice there from Lucy. And we've had that donation that I just talked about from Nora for $10. The message is, during one of your analysis videos that has a cool bass line, I'd like to see you bust out the bass and play the riff with a smiley face. So thank you for that donation, but also that request. I think busting out the riff on bass as well, the videos are just getting longer and longer. At least they're getting longer and longer for me to make, because I'm starting to put in the guitar, the acoustic guitar, maybe doing a little bit of vocal demonstration, showing up the piano on screen as well. If I start getting the bass out, then it'll probably start taking me, instead of 6 to 10 hours, maybe 10 to 14 hours to make a video. So the other thing is, when I do demonstrate things on the guitar, if I have plugged it in, sometimes I just get out of the acoustic because that's just a quicker way for me to do it and for you guys to hear it over the microphone. Whereas when I set up the electric guitar and you can hear it clearly, I have to set up the microphone with the electric guitar and do a levels check and do everything that I need to do in order to record the guitar. So it takes a lot of setting up for me to talk into the mic and then play the guitar as well, so that you can hear me talk and play guitar. And playing the bass, I would then have to set up the bass amp and then mic up the bass amp, and I'd have to switch because I've only got 2 inputs on my interface. So it's just the fact that with bass, I don't really talk too much about bass playing, because I know that even though I do play the bass, my expertise is very much on the guitar. That's what I teach and have taught for over 15 years. So when I'm talking about guitar, I feel like I've got a lot of knowledge and experience to draw on, whereas I've never played bass in a band, for example, at least not that I can remember, apart from just doing it for my own cover songs and for my own recording and my own album. So it's something that I feel like it's not really my area of expertise, whereas guitar is. I can play bass, but when you're talking about top technical level bassists, I'm just going to say, look, I'm going to leave that to them, because they've spent the amount of time that I've spent on guitar just playing the bass. So they've got themselves up to a crazy high level technically. So it's not something that I can demonstrate to a top level of technical ability on the bass. Mark King, for example, some of the stuff that he does is just off the charts, and I would never be able to demonstrate or at least attempt what he does, because he spent a lifetime just perfecting the bass to that level. And I feel like if I started to do that, it might be something that I'm not really giving people a true representation of what's going on. I can just say, look at this and appreciate how good it is on the bass. But other than just that technical side of things, just setting it up from a technical side of things, not only playing, but setting it up is a little bit more tricky and will take me a lot longer to do on the analysis videos. But thank you, Nora, for that donation. And Amy has donated $9.99. Thank you for this. The message is, hi Phil, was listening to Gary's Blues for Greenie, and what a great tribute. So glad for the Gary analysis videos. So thank you for that, and thank you for the donation. But also we will see if we can get that done relatively soon in the future, myself and Taj, because that would be cool. And Vince has donated $10. Thank you for that. And the message is Phil. I think that's supposed to be. Speaking of Don't Stop Believing, I'm trying to read this without messing it up, but that's too late. Have you ever seen Petra Hayden and Friends a cappella version of that song? Maybe you could add that to the analysis request list. So thank you for that, Vince, and I made it in the end to the end of that statement or the question. So thank you. I don't think I've done any covers of songs, or at least analyzed covers of songs yet on the channel. It could be a potential minefield because there are so many covers and great covers on YouTube. I think just covering the original artists at the moment is what I should be focusing on. And then if I start to look at covers of bands' songs who I've featured, it might be something that just goes on for years. I've already got millions of requests already just for the original bands of original songs, which there may be a lot of covers of for. So I will just have to see what happens in the future, but it's not something that I have on the analysis list. Maybe I could add it, but like I said, it might just open the floodgates for future analysis videos. I might just be looking at cover after cover after cover after cover, whereas I do like to cover in the analysis videos the original artists and the songwriters, because without the songwriters we wouldn't have any songs to cover in the first place. But thank you for that, Vince. And Kevin has donated $5. Thank you for this, Kevin. The message is, if Journey asked you to be their new singer, would you do it? What's in the mug? Cheers. So thank you for that, Kevin. First of all, in the mug tonight is summer fruit squash. So is that summer fruits twice in a row? It might be, but it's not that I don't have any orange squash. It's just that summer fruit squash is something that I fancy tonight and on Saturday night. And if Journey asked me to be their new singer, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Not that I'd probably want to play guitar, but Neil Schon is in Journey and he's a hell of a guitar player, so there probably wouldn't be any need for me on guitar, and I don't really see myself as a vocalist, just a guitarist who does sing or has learned to sing, so it's not something that I would take on, especially considering the range as well, because it's something I wouldn't be able to do it night after night after night. The range that would be required, they'd have to transpose all of their songs and it would be a bit of a nightmare. So it's not something that I don't think I could do it personally. So I would have to say thank you for the very flattering request, but they are much better off without me, I think. But thank you, Kevin, for that compliment, but also the donation of the $5. And Joy has donated $10. Thank you for this, Joy. The message is, just received my Wings of Pegasus shirt. I proudly wore it today. Please keep on being you. That's why we admire you, with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Joy, and great news that you have your Wings of Pegasus shirt. And if you want to, you can take a picture of it or it and yourself and upload it to the Wings of Pegasus Facebook supporters group page over on Facebook, and I can maybe show that on a live stream in the future. I try to keep up to date with everything going on over there, but Vince does report back to me about all the goings on that page, so if there are any new pictures, I do look out for Vince's messages on Facebook, and thank you for doing that, Vince. So we are going to be jumping into the next video of the night. We are approaching 2:45. It's just gone past 1:45 here in the UK in the morning. So let's have a little check-in on the likeometer. We're up to 222 likes. So we might be able to have a spike of the likes just approaching 1 AM here in the UK. We'll see if we can get anywhere closer to 290 for tonight. I don't think we're going to make it. Maybe we can, but I'll try and see if I can find this guitar pick likes lottery. That is going to be 300 likes that we're aiming for. That might be something that we can do on Saturday. Who knows? Fingers crossed. We will see, because that will be, I believe, into the next month. So I don't know where this year is going, but we'll be into October on Saturday if my maths is correct in my head, and we might be able to have a bit of a lottery for that guitar pick, the signed guitar pick, maybe in October. We will see, but I'll maybe get that off screen because people might get confused as to what's going on. The likes target for tonight is 290. So if you can hit that thumbs up, be massively appreciated. We've just jumped up by 4 likes and we're up to 226. Thank you guys so much for doing that. We're going to jump into the next video of the night. This is going to be the video where I go for a really long walk. It was requested by Marilyn, Joan, Teresa and Deborah over on Patreon. It's my song called Art Not Commerce. And look out for the little bit of video editing that I did where I walk into my future self. It happens later on in the video, but because it's black and white, I don't think it's very clear as to what's going on. So hopefully you guys can see the amount of editing that I did and the amount of time it took for me to walk into myself. It did take me quite a long time, but hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
But they never see it all.
And there we have it. That was my song called Art Not Commerce. Hope you guys enjoyed that one with the two random dudes at the end who were just on a night out, and I spoke to them afterwards and I said that's going to make a great ending to the video, which it did. And it was a very long walk. You could see right at the end of the video as well the fact that the cars going over the bridge, and that's Maidenhead Bridge, had Maidenhead, the town that I'm walking around, they had their lights on because it was the end of the day, it was getting dark, and I started walking in the morning. So it was a very long walk, and as I've said before, I didn't really have the right footwear for walking so far. But it was a really hot day as well, just randomly. Was always going to be the case that if I chose to go on a really long walk, it was going to be really hot, which it was. But at least the lighting was okay and it wasn't too dull, if anything too bright. But anyway, just went for black and white in the end, bit of contrast, everything's fine. And also putting the words on the screen, that was something that I wanted to do with having the words moving at the same time as the video and effectively being attached to me while I'm walking along. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I do want to just go into this super chat window again because we've had another donation that has just come in, and this is from Karen, who has donated $5. Thank you for this, Karen. The message is, Phil, you reminded me of what Dick Clark said. Music is the soundtrack of your life. Your musical journey is inspirational and I learn from you, with a smiley face, Karen. So thank you for that, Karen, and anything that I can do to help and maybe educate in some way, shape or form has got to be good. I mean, that's what I do it for, really, just the whole teaching thing. If I can make somebody enjoy music a little bit more, then what is wrong with that? And what else can you ask for if you can just improve somebody's listening, or maybe improve the way that they listen to music? Because I think a lot of people listen to a lot of artists and bands and they really like the artist, but they don't really know why they like the artist. But then it's great to actually start to understand more about the artist and their writing and the instrumentation and just the ability and what they're doing, because then it's something that the top musicians and the top singers, the top players, they have massive respect for other great artists because they understand what this artist is doing and can really get a handle on how good they are. Whereas some people would just like somebody's music but won't necessarily really appreciate how good they are. So it's great to point out these details about what makes somebody good and what makes somebody great, and hopefully that helps, or that's something that I maybe can achieve in the analysis videos. But thank you for the kind words, Karen, and that donation as well. So let's have a little look. Where are we? We're at 245 likes so far on our likes goal. We're going for 290. If you haven't yet hit that thumbs up, it'd be massively appreciated if you could, because it helps this channel to get out there, but also this live stream to get out there as well. So we'll see if we can get a little spike of the likes at 245. And where are we? We're almost at 1 AM, so we're going to be wrapping things up pretty soon with this whole live stream, because after 1 AM, I don't know why, but before, fingers crossed, it has been a little bit better after 1 AM, but before it tended to get a little bit less reliable and disconnect before I had a chance to say goodbye. So we tend to go a little bit more tentatively after 1 AM here in the UK, but hopefully it's going to be okay. We will see. We're just approaching 1 AM now, so 2 minutes to go, and not very long to get those likes in. We'll see. It might be one of those scenarios where we're looking for the catch-up crew to hit that thumbs up. And again, we're at 251. We just jumped over 250. So thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up and getting us past the 250 mark, because that is by no means shabby at all. It's gone up to 252. Somebody else has jumped in as well, so thank you so much for that. We are going to be getting into the last video of the night, and this one was requested over on Patreon, as all of these videos are. And if you do want to get involved in Patreon yourself, you can head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. You'll get your name on the live streams as well. That happens on every single live stream. The patrons' names go along the bottom, and that is the website. If you want to head over to there, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, to get involved with the foundation of the channel and just allowing me to do this live stream and analysis videos and all of the things that I am going to be doing in the future are just because of you guys at the bottom of the screen. So thank you guys so much for doing that, and everything that I might do in the future with other artists and other guitarists and with Taj, for example, all of these things are made possible by the people at the bottom of this screen. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. We are going to be jumping into the final video of the night, and this was a request from Lisa and Teresa and Susan and Orlando over on Patreon. Thank you guys for requesting the acoustic version of Paris Nord. I know that sometimes it is requested just Paris Nord, but this was specifically some acoustic action being asked for. So we're going to be jumping into this. We're going to keep an eye on that likes-ometer because we're up to 259, which means we're looking for 31 more people, which is quite a lot of people to try and pack in at the end of the live stream. But we have one more video, and we will be calling it to a close at the end of this video. So we will see how we get on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be in the live chat room while this is playing, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Hello, Phil here, obviously. This is going to be my acoustic version of one of my album tracks called Paris Nord, and I'm going to film another bit after this and edit it in so that I can sing the other part of the chorus with myself.
If I had known, if I had known for just one moment you'd be gone, it's not okay. We want to know, lost in your eyes, Paris night skies, both hypnotized. Find a way to find your way, spend the night with you in Paris Nord. It's so unfair, you left me there. You took the 9:35 from Paris Nord. In a heartbeat, you were gone, like ships in the night, love at first sight, holding you tight. Find a way to find your way, spend the night with you in Paris Nord. It's so unfair, you left me there. You took the 9:35 from Paris Nord. Left with just her aroma from our standstill adventure. Now I'm stuck in a world of regret, and it's 9:35. I'm not happy, but I feel alive. So much I wanted to say, but now it's too late. Find a way 9:35 from Paris North.
Hello, thank you so much for watching my acoustic version of my track called Paris Nord. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to do something a little bit different this month, so just a guitar and a vocal and another guitar and vocal behind me as well. But the names that you can see going up the screen here are the names of my patrons who I'd like to say a massive thank you to for making this video possible and making all of my analysis videos possible as well. So a massive thank you to you guys. You know who you are. If you want to get involved yourself, head over to www.patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and if I don't see you over there, I'll see you guys at the next video or in the comments section on YouTube. So I'll catch you guys later. Rock! And there we have it, I am back again. And at the end of the video, sometimes it looks like I've been dragged through a hedge or something, and that's probably because I recorded those videos at the end of having done all of the filming and setting up the camera and been doing it for quite a few hours. So at the moment, actually, it looks like I'm looking exactly the same. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that one, the acoustic version of Paris Nord. And I did see in the comments section about doing an acoustic CD or something like that. I'm not really an acoustic artist, but I give it a go if somebody asks for an acoustic version of a song. So it's something that I think putting together a whole acoustic album might take a while, but if I maybe can release that, there is another acoustic version of Amelia as well that I sometimes play on these live streams. So I do have a couple of acoustic originals, or at least original songs that I have then played acoustically and harmonized with myself. And I think I've got a few covers on acoustic as well, but not that many. I think they all tend to be the full band type sound, but we will see. Maybe I can get those acoustic versions available on the website and iTunes and Amazon and that kind of thing, but I will see. It could maybe be another project for the future, but we are going to be getting into the super chat window because we've had a little bit of action in there. So thank you for this. And we had another donation from Orlando for $2. Thank you for that. And the message is, thank you for playing Don't Stop Believing with some rock horns. Thank you, Terry, as well, who has donated $5. And the message is, thank you for your great music. So thank you for that, Terry, and the kind words. And Lisa has donated $5 as well. And Lisa says, thank you for a brief respite from a very challenging last few days. So thank you, Lisa, and it's no problem. I hope that the last few days haven't been too bad, but hopefully you're on a bit of an ascension now. We're in the live stream, everything's good, we're rocking and rolling, and Odyssey of Ascension has donated $100, so thank you so much for that donation, a very kind donation. It is much appreciated. And the message is, skip along Fandango for no particular reason, with a smiley face, rock horns, and some music notation. So thank you so much for that. And Orlando has donated again for $5, or donated $5. The message is, I always find myself singing back up harmony during Paris Nord, laugh out loud, with a smiley face. Thank you for another awesome live stream. Rock, with some rock horns and a couple of thumbs up, I think that is. So thank you for that, Orlando. Again, another donation right at the end of the live stream. We are at 1:10 here in the morning, so it is a bit of a late one. I know that the live streams do sometimes cross over a little bit, but it looks like we're going to have to leave the likes at 270 by the looks of it. It's just gone to 271, so we are going to be looking for 19 people in order to hit that target in the catch-up crew. So if you are part of the catch-up crew and you're watching this later on, then you can hit that thumbs up. It would be much appreciated, and we will see how we get on, because 290 is going to be the target. And It might be the case that we can hit that on Saturday. I know that Tuesday is always going to be one of those days where people are working, and Linda Z is working today as well, so it's just unfortunately a weekday. That is the point. Sometimes we have to work and we can't live stream all the time, unfortunately, but well, that would be cool if we could, but it's something that maybe on Saturday we can club together and maybe get up to, I think 295 will be the target on Saturday, because we do bump it up by 5 each time. We will see where we end up. But just having a quick look, we're at 276, so we are 14 off hitting the target for tonight. But this is the thing, this is how it rolls sometimes. It's not always going to be success, and that is the story of life itself. So it is a good lesson to learn that you can't always win, and we can't always hit the targets, but 290 is a very high target for a Tuesday. Thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up and just for tuning in, full stop, and for spending this Tuesday night with me and just giving me some people to talk to, and also for commenting and all of the donations as well. So we have had, I think, another donation that's just come in from Jeannie for $5, so thank you for that, Jeannie. The message is, loved acoustic Paris Nord, and a lot of us do love to sing along with you. Lucky for you guys, we can't, or you can't hear me, but I do it anyway. So thank you, Jeannie, for that. And music notation, I think, and it's a microphone. It's very small on the screen, so I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that is it. Or those are the pictures. Hopefully I've got the pictures right tonight. I can't really tell what the pictures are, but I make my best guess. As you can see on the screen, it's very small, but the super chat window that you're looking at on the screen is the super chat window that I'm looking at on the screen. So hopefully everything shows up on there, because sometimes I have had in the past where people have donated and it hasn't shown up in the super chat window on the screen, but I think it might have shown up in the live chat room, which I'm not really looking at. But let me look at it now. The live chat room, which is on a totally different screen, but it is over here. So let's have a look. We've got Karen still in the house, and Amy and Vivian and Digital Bridge and Terry and Valerie and Dan and Jill and Patrick and Barbara and Jeannie and Vivian again, Jim, Jennifer, Valerie, Diane to Gig as well, who I just mentioned about missing a donation before, and Diane was one of those that I did miss because it didn't show up. Anyway, let's not get into that all over again because I did explain it before, but thank you Donna as well, and Elaine and Barbara and Carla still moderating in there, Joy and Laurie, did I just see Laura go through? But Laurie as well. Laurie, Laura, Lucy, Orlando, Odyssey, Susan, Dennis, Michelle, Brian, Maiden Fan 18, Jennifer. I'm going to stop now because I'm losing track of all of the names that are going through. But thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Saturday as well, where we are going to go for the 295 likes total. It looks like we are going to end with being just 9 shy of our total likes goal that we're trying to hit. 282. We're going to have to call it a day now because it's almost 1:15 here in the morning, and I have lots of things to do after the live stream, answering messages. I do pop over to Patreon as well. So a massive thank you for joining me tonight, and for all of you who did hit that thumbs up. There were 284 of you who have done that. So thank you everyone for using your thumbs up token and getting us up to 284. And it looks like we're at 288 now. So some people have been holding back their likes and waiting till right at the end of the live stream to use them. But it looks like it might be a little bit too late, because we're going to be at 288, and that rhymed. So a great way to end the live stream with a rhyme. We're looking for 2 catch-up crew. That rhymed as well. So it's all destiny. We are going to hopefully hit that target with a catch-up crew. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. Another analysis video is coming your way on Thursday night, and I'm going to be live streaming again on Saturday as always. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll see you guys over on Patreon later as well. I'll be answering messages over there, but I'll also see you guys in the comment section of the next analysis video on Thursday. And It looks like we almost made it. It's 289. So close, yet so far. We're looking for one person to hit the target. But I don't think we're going to make it. So we're looking for one person in the catch-up crew. Maybe that can be Linda Z to give that thumbs up. Or maybe she's already spiked the likes. I think she might have said that earlier. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next analysis video. And next time on the live streams, which is going to be happening on Saturday. So I will see you guys then. Stay safe, stay isolated, wear your masks if that's what your government is telling you to do, and just stay as safe as possible. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Rock! And we just hit 290. So I'm going to count that 291 because technically the outro was still going. So it means I'm still live. So if we hit the target while I'm still live, then it still counts. So I'm counting that as hitting the likes target. Thank you so much, guys, for hitting that thumbs up. And now I'm definitely going, but I had to just pop in. Let's get back into the outro and I'll see you guys at the next one. Rock!